Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. Apologies right now for this vest, and yeah, this little video, not the usual type of video on this channel for sure, but I've recently, well, we're still staying in a hotel in Fuerteventura. Now this is a reply to the Nomad Brothers, who did a video about this hotel, which is the Hotel Elba Castillo, San Jorge. Now, I've stayed here for the last 10 days and I felt I just needed to respond about some of the criticisms put out in that video. I thought a lot of the criticisms were pretty petty. For example, complaining about the free toiletries supplied by the hotel. I mean, really get a grip. Onto the food, and yes, we've got more whining because David from the Nomad Brothers didn't like the Spanish bacon. Well, it's only been the same bacon that's been available in every single Spanish hotel I've ever stayed in, and yes, you don't have to eat it. Now, the rest of the food for breakfast, well, you're really spoiled for choice. Plenty of things to eat, cold meats, fresh fruit, cereal, yogurt, bread, toast, cakes and biscuits, pastries, all sorts of stuff. There's always someone on hand to make you a fresh omelette or fry you an egg. I mean, the service was pretty good for breakfast, I thought. And thanks to this video, we were really worried about the food in the hotel. We've stayed in some hotels where the food has been pretty rubbish, and yeah, we shouldn't have been worried at all. All the meals were way above the standard you'd expect in a 3-star hotel in Spain. I mean, we've stayed in Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura before as well, and yeah, no complaints at this hotel about the food whatsoever. Sure enough, it's not restaurant quality. You're going and eating basically a buffet that's been created en masse for a lot of people, so it's not going to be the same as somebody cooking you a meal from scratch in a kitchen just for you. So yeah, I think that was another whinge that was pretty much it doesn't really apply to this hotel. I can't see where he's coming from that point of view. As for the staff, again, they're all really friendly and really helpful. Our apartment here has been kept pristine by a very cheerful maid, and the bar staff, people in the restaurant, people in reception, really helpful, can't fault them at all. The facilities here aren't bad either. It is an older hotel. I think it was probably built in the 1990s, and yes, there are a few little bits where it needs a little bit of updating, but on the whole it's pretty good. We've stayed in worse, as was said. For example, here in Caleta De Fuste, we stayed in the now shut Caleta Garden, and that was pretty awful. This is 10 times better, and you've got the choice of 2 swimming pools. I would say that if you are wanting to sit by the pool all day, get down early and get yourself a sun lounger because they go pretty fast. That's not really our thing. We like to get out and explore a bit more of the resort and other parts of the island, so we tended to use the pool occasionally if we wanted a dip at the end of a long day, and perfectly good little pools, and a little bit small, not very good if you wanted to do a big swim, but if you just wanted to be there with your family, have a bit splash around, yeah, they're great. As for the resort itself, Caleta De Fuste is more or less a family resort. I mean, places like Coraleco and some of the other resorts are a bit more aimed at single people, I would say. This one's definitely a family resort, plenty to do. Great beach. There's also things like the water sports activities. You can go snorkeling and scuba diving. There's also jet ski rides, pedalos, all sorts of things like that. There's a fantastic walk all the way along from one end of the town to the other, along the sea. So after a long day exploring, you probably want a nice relaxing drink in the bar, and here at the hotel we stayed as an all-inclusive guests, and we had no problems with the bar. In fact, the only problem we did have with the measures were absolutely huge, and we had to start asking for less vodka and more orange in our vodka and oranges. Apart from that, again, really friendly staff and a great service. So to sum up then, would we stay in this hotel again? I think that's definitely a yes. And if we were to return to Caleta De Fuste, this would be one of the hotels we would be considering. If you have found this video useful, then please do give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel out an awful lot. It's only a small channel, so your input is really helpful, especially if you enjoy videos like this, little reviews of hotels and things like that. That could be the future for this channel. And yeah, if you give it a thumbs up, then I know that it's definitely the type of thing you want to watch. So thank you very much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, why not subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.